What did I write there? Scarl89 asks, what's my favorite type of video game? I guess he means genre. That's kind of tough to say because there's a lot of, I'd probably say RPGs, although I also really enjoy fighting games and platformers. But I guess fighting games and RPGs especially are my favorite. Ninja? It just says Ninja. I probably wrote it wrong. There were probably a bunch of numbers or shit, so I'm sorry to the person. But they asked me two questions. One question is, what is my favorite James Bond movie? And the other is, what is my favorite James Bond book? And the answer to both of those is the same. It's On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Here's the book, and it's also my favorite movie. So, that's an easy one to answer. Twilight Prince 123 asks, what do I do for fun when I'm not at work or playing games? Well, playing games is what I do for fun, but I guess other than that, I read a lot of books. I got Julie, there's that. I watch movies, I go out and shop. I pretty much do normal stuff, but my primary thing for having fun is video games. HaloMan000, who is a good sport about me making fun of his name, well, sort of, asks, what's my favorite controller? That's a good one. And, do I have one laying around? Oh, they're all the way back there. It's a PlayStation 2 controller. I like the DualShock 2 the best. I think that it has the best design. It's very comfortable. That's why, my PC controller, I got one that looks like and feels like a DualShock. I'm not crazy about the D-pad. I mean, it's good, but it's not as good as the DualShock. Deadly Yellow. Is that a Green Lantern thing? Yeah. Deadly Yellow asks, well, what do I look for when buying new games? I basically look for bang for my buck. Like, am I going to have a lot of fun with it? Am I going to play it a bunch of times? Am I going to want to unlock everything and do everything? I look for something that I'm going to play for a long time. I bought Pikmin, everybody says, oh, it's such a short game, but I'll fucking play it over and over again and do the challenge mode and all that shit because it's fun. So basically, I look for something that's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of hours. DW1319 asks, what's my dream job? I never really thought of that, so I really don't have a real answer for you. I mean, my dream job would be, to do what I do for fun and get paid for it, but that's not real, who's going to pay me to, curse at video games, So, I don't know. I don't really have, a dream job. Miss JC124, Julie, asks me, she's so cute. She asks me, what makes you love me so much? Babe, you know the answer to that. I love you because you are a wonderful person. You are beautiful, you are funny, you are smart, and we get along really well, And that's really all there is to it. You're my kind of person. So now that I thoroughly embarrassed myself, thanks, babe. That's what you were going for, wasn't it? I'm just joking. Let's just move along. Insomnia365 asks two questions. One is, how much time do I spend on video games? I say average 2 hours a day. Of course, there's days where I, veg out and play video games all day. But then there's days where I don't play them at all, so there you have it. 2 to 3 hours, I'd say, yeah. And the second question was, a bunch of people asked how I learned to meet Julie, how me and Julie met. She really started off as a YouTube subscriber. She found my long play of Castlevania 2, Dracula's Curse, and left me a couple of comments along the lines of, you have a really nice voice, and I started, I responded to a comment because I happened to be online, and we started talking back and forth through the comments, and then we started talking on Yahoo, and then we started talking on the phone, and, one thing led to another, and boom, look where we are now. I mean, and that goes back to the question that she asked, why do I love her? Because she's funny, smart, and beautiful. She's the whole package. So, but that's how I met her. I actually met her on YouTube. Oleg V2 asks me two questions. The first question is, what makes your hair stay like that during your sleep? Are you watching me while I'm sleeping? I have no idea what my hair looks like when I'm asleep because my eyes are closed and I can't see my hair anyway, even when I'm awake, unless I'm looking at a mirror. But I generally don't sleep with my eyes open and with a mirror in front of me, so I don't know what my hair looks like when I'm asleep. I don't know what you're asking, dude, but okay. And the second question is, what is my favorite console of all time? Honestly, it's the Nintendo DS. I love this fucking thing. It plays Game Boy Advance games, it plays DS games, it's got two screens, nice and bright, got a stylus and microphone, all that shit. As for not a handheld, probably like, shit, that's hard. Probably GameCube. I got the most games for it, right? Whoa, I just like ejected a disc from my Wii by hitting the button with my foot or something. All right, Fail Cone Brunch asks me. Oh, the Wii went on. Turn it on. My television is on. Let me. What's going on here? Ghostedly Wii. Fail Cone Brunch asks me, how does someone with my haircut and facial hairstyle get a job in a professional office? I'm awesome. Seriously, dude, you're basing what you think my hair looks like based on a video that I made when I just woke up. Seriously. No, but really, I'm awesome. That's the answer. Ayame Star asks me more job-related shit. What do I do at my job? I work for an accounting office. Basically, I look after the money. I look after orders and make sure that everything is correct, that all the taxing on it is correct, and that we're making enough money, and that everything is the way it should be. And then I decide whether or not that order is going to take place or if it needs to be fixed. And do I like my job? Yeah, I like my job. It's a job, so therefore it's got its ups and downs, but the quick answer is yes, I like my job. FJRSM asks, how do I do my videos with Julie? And they ask like if we're on the phone. Sort of we're on the phone. We're on a voice chat program, which we used to use Yahoo's calling feature, but it started to act a little wonky on Julie's end, so we switched to Google Talk. But generally, it's basically like a phone call, and she has her laptop on, that's the speaker phone that you mentioned. So basically, that's how it works, and she records the audio because I wear a headset. And Serpento25 asks what video card I have because he thinks that it takes a really high-end video card to do N64 emulation with any sort of real speed. I have a Radeon X1300 Pro. It's not a high-end video card. It's a mid-end video card. Or at least it was when I bought it. Now it's probably considered crap. But, I mean, it's a really good video card that doesn't cost a whole lot of money. And it came standard with my Dell Dimension E2521 or whatever the fuck it is. And, it does what I need it to do. And I can play games like Oblivion, and Doom 3 with all the graphics effects turned up to maximum, with like no lag at all almost. So, yeah, I mean, I probably couldn't play like Crysis like that, but that's a game that came out like almost a year after I got the computer, and it was considered to be too advanced when it did come out. So that's my video card. It's a Radeon X1300 Pro, and it's considered to be a mid-level card. So that's the Q&A, guys. I'll do another one when I reach 2,000 subs. How's that? And I hope that's pretty soon. See you guys. Thanks for the questions.